Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, it's February 1st, making my first video here for the 90-day challenge that we're going to be doing. And this is the first day. So, uh, what am I going to say? I'm actually in the car right now. Hey, but check it. My name is AJ Al Johnson. I live here in Kansas City, married, 3 kids. What else? I've been working at some other jobs. I worked for AT&T for a while. That's the one I kind of quit lately. I've done alarm systems. I've done door to door. I've always done things always done things that was sales related. Okay, and with those sales related, always came commissions. So I always did things like that. I never was really tied down. Well, I was tied down to a corporate job where I had a time, but it was more like sales. So you just had to come in for meetings and then leave and things like that. But then after you had the meetings, then you can go out and do what you want to do. That was my strategy. That was the things that I've always done. So being in the office, being tied down to a desk somewhere for 8 or 10 or 12 hours, that wasn't my gig. I was always out, like the days ago, out and about, seeing people and things like that. So I quit my AT&T job because it was corporate. AT&T, the big greedy thing, whatever it may be. It just wasn't for me anymore. I used to go door to door. Used to sell, TV, internet, and Uverse. Those are the phones and things I used to do. But I got the entrepreneurial spirit, and I always wanted to do something. I know I'm going to make more money, and there's no way that I'm going to make, 10,000 or 50,000 or $100,000 a month from having a job with anybody. There's no job out there that's going to pay you that kind of money, unless you sell like the big buildings and stuff. But still, that's probably a one-time thing, and you'd have to wait till that thing pays off, or wait till it gets done. Maybe it takes a year or 2 years to build something like that. I don't know how that works. Corporate jets, if you sell those, I don't know how that works either. Houses, after you sell a house, you get paid within that pretty soon. I made some pretty good money at mortgages, when I was doing, dialing and calling people and dialing, and, made some good money. And I think the best month I had selling mortgages was like 10 grand in 1 month. That was like so cool. But, after you make that kind of money, you just start getting goofy, and, I didn't stay focused on what I was doing. So, so what I'm doing now is I want to make money online. That's what I want to do, because there's a lot of people that's doing stuff online, and all of them are selling their products and things like that. And I think maybe they make money from selling their products. Maybe they're actually helping somebody out really good, because I got into a couple products, and I know after I bought them, then I couldn't get a hold of anybody anymore. Typically, I ended up canceling their thing within, 90 days or 30 days or something like that. But nothing really actually took me to the promised land. So what I do now currently at this moment in time is I'm an Uber driver. So with my Uber driver, and it gives me an opportunity to kind of change my mind, change my thinking. Because, we all getting caught up in a rat race. You get up in the morning, get the kids out for school, and then you got to rush off to work. Then you got your work stuff. And then when you get done with your work stuff, oh, hurry up, I got to get home with the kids and do the stuff like that. And then you get home, maybe you got time to do some stuff, some little stuff that needs to be done around the house. But then you're tired, maybe pull up and watch some TV or something, and then you're done. That's majority of people's days. My days wasn't like that. With me being in sales with AT&T, shoot, I'd have a meeting probably at 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, something like that. And then after I would get to the meeting, then I would start my day. So maybe I start my day at 1 o'clock until 9 or 10 o'clock at night. That was my schedule. That's what I would do. So I'd always come home after the kids were in the bed and stuff like that. So I missed all that middle time, the dinner time and stuff like that. But in the morning, I would be there, and sometimes I would do some business work and stuff like that. So I am no way telling you that I'm a internet millionaire, but I know I want to do something on the internet. So we're going to work with this product that I got right now. And I got a couple products that I use for myself. The whole thing is you got to find something to sell if you want to make money online. Now, you either sell your services because you're smart at something. Maybe you can teach somebody how to fix a computer, and maybe you can sell your services that way. Maybe you can show them how you do, if you're a roofer, maybe you can show them, explain some things how to do roofing. Anything that you're good at. Maybe you know how to play piano good. Maybe you know how to play guitar good. Maybe you know how to do something. But a lot of people find those things that they're good at, and then they make a book out of it, sell them an ebook, and sell their products. And that's what they do, because you're just explaining stuff that you like to do. Me, I like talking to people. And this is going to be my diary from the 90 days. So whether people see this or not, it's basically for me, so I can see where I'm at from February 1st to 90 days from now. And I'm really going to sit and be focused, because a lot of times I would get involved in a business and things don't work as fast enough, then I would quit and, still keep the corporate job and stuff like that. But this one here, this works perfectly with my Uber, because I can do Uber whenever I want to. And I typically make $1,000 or $1,200 a week doing this. I got my tip bucket right here, but to me, that's not enough money. It might be good enough for you, but I want more things than that. I got a lot of bills, you know what I mean? Yeah, and my wife works too, but I want more from that. So what I'm doing is I want to make videos. I'm going to be making YouTube videos, and I'm going to be marketing some of my products that I have. But also I said in order to get your mind right, you got to get your grind right. Now, I know you want to sell stuff, but you got to get your mind right first. You got to make sure that when you going through this process, you're putting some good stuff in your brain. Positive in, positive out. Garbage in, garbage out. No different. So if you are not trying to better yourself, because it's only going to be better for you if you learn how to talk successfully, and you know how to talk. I can talk. Everybody can talk. But the goal is to be able to talk intelligently about some things that you know. Because, you can shuck and jive for a little bit, but there's going to come across that time when you're going to run up against that person that's really smart, that's really going to look you right in the eyeballs, and you're going to get scared because you ain't got much to, you think this is a real solid deal, and you might mess it up because you don't know what to say to how to make sure that person listens to you, and how to get your point across and what you're trying to say. So I've been rambling on. I just want to tell you a little bit about me. So as we go forward, you'll learn a little bit more about me, and it'll just be adding on to what I said at the beginning, to where we get in 90 days, and we'll see where we're at. But the whole goal is for us to do a 90-day push. And the 90-day push is, when you got that airplane, you know what I mean? It takes a lot of power to get that thing off the ground. So I'm going to be selling some stuff, and it's going to take us 90 days to get that thing off the ground. But then after we get it off the ground, then we can soar a little bit, right? You know what I mean? It's soaring, you can glide and do all that stuff. But the 90 days is the pressure that we got to do. So you got to put your head down for 90 days and do it. So if, me, remember talking about get your mind right, get your grind right? Well, I have another video before, but I spoke about it. But, I got a couple things here that you can start reading. Sometimes I'm going to be talking out of the Think and Grow Rich book, so make sure you get one of those. Chapter 4, we're going to be reading some of that. I'll be talking about some things there. I got another book that we're going to be talking about too. This one's going to be, this one is The Science of Getting Rich, and then The Master Key, Wallace Wattles, and then Charles Haanel, and then the movie The Secret. I don't know if you got The Secret, but you can get that on Netflix right now. Watch that. I would go and get you a copy, so whenever you feel like you had a bad day, you can go home and watch that and get you pumped up a little bit. You know what I mean? So you can keep going. Because, there's going to be, you're going to be stumbling your toe, and this is something new for you. And it takes 30 days to change a habit. So if you guys are watching TV, if you are playing on your Facebook, if you're doing all those distraction things, you got to start to weed out of those things. I got a podcast that I'm listening to too. I can give you that one too, so you can kind of listen to that while you're in the car. I don't know what your job is and what you want to do, but hey, you know what? If you need money, if you want to follow me, quit your job, get your Uber, and start working. And then you can do the same thing I'm doing, and then we can talk back and forth. I'm going to put my phone number here, so I ain't going to be like those other people that put all the emails in there and you can't get a hold of them. I'm going to have my phone number here, so if you got some questions, you can give me a call and we could talk personally, because the goal is for us to grow with each other. And I'm doing this so I can grow and be better. And my goal is in 90 days, we're going to have some results. And then from those 90 days, I may sell this package that we're talking about. You know, my 90-day course and how you get from point A to point B. And the goal is for us to make, 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month, whatever the number is. But we're going to see. We're going to see what we actually get in 90 days. So what I'm doing is, you got to write your definite major purpose. Okay, it's going to talk about that in the what is it? What am I thinking of? Napoleon Hill. Sorry, duh. Okay, so get your definite major purpose. See, I got some things on there. I got 2 pages, and you got to be able to say it. And you got to. In the book, it says say it once in the morning and once at night. So before you go to bed, do this. Get off your Facebook. This should be the last thing you see before you close your eyes. Okay? Don't do anything else. And then I got the self-confidence formula. I'm going to say that out loud too. I might show you some things on how to do that. And then we're going to do some goal setting. I'm going to go, maybe we'll go out and see some houses. We'll go out and show you how to get a house so you can take a picture, so you can make your vision board. We'll go out and see some cars, maybe test drive some cars or something like that. I'm going to do some stuff to help you get motivated and stuff you like to do. Because these are things I like to do. And if you was right here with me, I would take you out to a car. We'd find that car for you. And then we make your vision board and put your picture on there and get you excited about what you want to do so you can attract it. So that's what I'm going to do. This is my first video here, so I had to get it out. I'm supposed to making 3 of these a day, but it's like 12 o'clock. It's already, it's already like Friday already, but I'm doing this video here, and I'm keeping myself accountable. So I got to do this every day. So when I get home, I may even do another one. But listen, this is the first day. This is a 90-day challenge, day number 1. And this is AJ, your online coach. I know I was rambling, but we'll see where we go from here. And welcome aboard. And drop me a message. Click the subscribe button, so every time I make a new video, you can see what we're talking about. And then I'll have some links inside of some of the things that I do. Some of them are free, and some of them are, cost a little money. I mean, ain't nothing more than $50 on the ones that I got, but it's a pretty good program that I like the most. But we'll be talking about that later. But you ain't gotta get any of those things. Let's just talk and see where we can get your mind right first, and then when you're ready to make something, whatever you got, maybe we can help sell the thing that you got, because the whole goal is to sell something online. I don't care what it is, but you got to do it every day and be consistent with it. Well, that's about it for now. This is AJ, your online coach, and day 1 for the 90-day challenge. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Ciao.